But welcome in, though, everybody. Hope everyone is having a good evening and the start of an all-new journey on F1 23. So the game doesn't actually release until tomorrow, which for those of you obviously that are wondering why you can't play, that is why. I've been very, very lucky, of course, to get a copy of the game slightly early from EA. So yeah, they didn't tell me I'm a social outcast in that group of people, so I apologise. But yeah, this is an early access stream, of course, for content creators. But we're going to be doing, well, I'm going to stick with 100% races for the Road to Glory. I'm not going to try and change things up immediately before we get into it. But of course, it's going to be a lot more based around Twitch, so we're not going to have like all the YouTube intros and that kind of thing. Merc Reality, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Yeah, apparently you can do something on Xbox, but I don't really know how that all works. Do a guitar hot lap. I really want to see the track. I got a full video coming on guitar very, very soon, so don't worry about that. But oh, don't leak my team. Don't leak my team. Don't leak my team. But yeah, I hope everyone is having a good Monday night. We've got a lot of streams actually going down this week. We're going to be streaming tonight, tomorrow night, Wednesday night as well, hopefully. And then Friday and Sunday as well. Will the right videos be going on YouTube? Yeah, the videos will be going on YouTube. I am now playing F1 23 on PC, not on Xbox anymore. Bottle 2 and 2 in the first episode. No. Don't forget, I like my avatar from F1 22. I thought he was pretty chill. Yeah, Xbox unfortunately has been left in the bin. We're not going to start in F2. We'll do a full season of that at some point in the future. Full F1 calendar, of course. And we'll obviously, we'll have to run some custom settings then. No assists, as you all know. Difficulty will be set 104. Weekend structure. So we're going to do short. So every Road to Glory series I've done before, I've left it with short qualifying. Do I run short qualifying, chat, or do we run full qualifying still? I'm doing well, thanks, Lisa. Hopefully you are as well. There was an assist on, by the way. Are you sure? What was on? Oh, pit release assist. Ah, that would explain why I kept having that in my team as well. We want full qualifying. Okay, we can do full qualifying. Bro, already trying to leak my team series. Full race, full quali. Okay, that's fine. We can do that, chat. Skiffy, thank you for the follow. Driver moves on, R&D on. Rules and flags on. Corner cutting, we'll keep on regular for the first season. Park Ferme on. Immersive, increased. Immersive on. Immersive and increased there. Enzo as well, thank you for the follow. Hey, Fed's in. Hope you're having a good one, mate. Nice to see you. Long time no see. Malicious, thank you for the follow as well. Right. Come on. We're going to leave. I think everything there seems all good. I don't need to worry about that as well. Red flags. Yeah, red flags are in F1 23. But anyway, right, let's confirm that then. And let's start the Williams Road to Glory. Do you want an authentic experience, capturing the challenges facing a real Formula 1 driver? In career, you will play as one of those drivers looking to secure your seat on one of the official Formula 1 teams, winning contracts, all that good stuff. Factaf, thank you very much for the 2 months Twitch Prime, mate. I appreciate it. Cannot wait for this. How long till an engine failure? We'll probably get an engine failure in the very first episode. So, I'm going to stick with my driver avatar because I'm not really too worried about him. To be honest, all this kind of stuff doesn't really bother me too much. We got a key in my name. Matt is still my name. Can't we just transfer this over from my team? Right, we've got to be Mr. Monaco. Why haven't they added Matt into this game?
Come Cox. 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 Cox.
I could be Golden Boy. Is Wang still in here as well? I'm so immature. I'm so immature. I love the fact that you've got Wang, but they haven't got Matt. There we go.
Wang. 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 Wang.
Can get used to that. Where am I going? Oh, we've got another one.
Wood.
I'm so immature. So immature. Right, we'll stick with Mr. Monaco, though. I think it's only fair. Mr. Monaco.
Mr. Monaco.
Just because we've been Mr. Monaco for as long as I can remember. Now, driver number. So, spoiler alert, chat. For my team, I'm rocking the number 42 because it's double number 21. For this, do I rock number 12 because it's 21 just with the numbers... Sorry. It's 21 with the numbers rotated the other way around. Thank you as well to Matthew and Skillblock, both for follows. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're saying 69, are we? Okay, that seems about right. Proper Matt 2 and 2 chat, I suppose. Dylan, thank you for the follow as well, mate. Right.
Now, let's focus on your driver's look.
Did the driver look matter? Because obviously, I mean, the helmet does, I suppose. But we're going to be running with Williams, so it kind of like... I like that one, to be honest. Podium emotes. I mean, this is all so exciting. Let's go hammer time, apparently. I don't know what I'm choosing here, to be honest. We're rocking 69, apparently.
Thank you. I need a moment.
We'll go with the most annoying one we can possibly find as well. But, yeah, now we've got to select our... Williams are ranked well. I thought Williams were last. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't do the gritty. Exactly. It's going to be a long time before we get a podium with Williams there. But apparently the FW45 is somewhat competitive, which really does... McLaren are lower ranked than Williams in this game. That is kind of insane. But I already said Williams. We're going to be sticking with Williams for the RTG. I'm not going to be changing that around. I'm sure they'll drop right to the rear. And, of course, the last big question then. Do we go with Alex Albon or do we go with Logan Sargent as a teammate? I've called one of these drivers out before in real life. Everyone is absolutely spot on there, apart from Luke. We're keeping Albon as our teammate here. What? It's a kilometre. Yeah, most people are saying Albon. There are a few Logan Sargents in chat, but yeah, we're gonna stick with Alexander Albon. Tom 97 clear. Luke, bro, we both know that. We both know that. There we go. We're locked in.
We'll come back here at the start of each season. But if you're ready to go, hit advance to head to Team HQ, and we can start our push.
Let's do it. Let's do it. The start of an all-new journey. F123. I'm looking forward to this. Acclaim. That's still what we've always known. Resource management. We've got to be careful with those and perks of the job. So, of course, now we've actually got... Well, I've got to try and let you guys help me pick upgrades and things like that, haven't I? Obviously, we can't do any facility upgrades, I don't think. The only thing I can do is driver perks.
Become a better driver both on and off the track.
So we're going to increase resource points by 10% because I am going to need those R&D points throughout this game.
You can spend on these perks.
1,000 R&D. I think we're going to try and go chassis and aero to begin with. And they both do exactly the same thing. So we'll roll with that. Hopefully they'll both be on the car ready for the first race of the season. This is the formula, exactly. Emma had a face in the original F1 2016. Chief Ats, thank you for the follow. Sorry, I'm probably butchering your name. Yeah, Emma is no longer as mysterious as she once was in recent Formula 1 games. But, I mean, we should get some more R&D in as well before we jump in. 350 points isn't going to be enough to do any upgrades. There goes my birthday inside F1 23. But, here we go. That looks so ridiculous with the 69 on it. So ridiculous with the 69 on it. AOD, Sidekick Dylan, and Amma, thank you all for the follows as well. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. James Vowles sending us emails. We love to see it. We absolutely love to see it there. I know how a mailbox works. I keep asking for information about it, though. Right, will we get those upgrades on the car before the first race? And will I be able to do one more upgrade as well before we head out to Albert Park? Durability seems quite good on the car, so that's good. We'll try and get a spark plug upgrade as well in ready for Saudi. Come on, give me upgrades. It's done it! We've got upgrades on the car. The 69 makes it better. Is that what we're saying, are we? Oh yeah, I'm going to get so many Valtteri Jameses this season. Why do you have a towel on your seat? So, I thought that question might get asked at some point. It's not only blue to represent Williams. It's because this towel has been sat in my freezer all day. So, it was cold, and then I had issues with the stream, so it was sat on my chair for like 20 minutes, and now it's just warm, so I basically just got a towel. Yeah, I'm quite surprised, to be honest, that Ferrari have been ranked second best in this game. Aston Martin have been a little bit nerfed there, but look at that, we're ahead. We're literally a midfield runner. Haas have already dropped back before the start of the game. The weather where I am is incredibly warm, but it has cooled down this evening. If I randomly jump up as well, it's because it started raining again, and I don't want water coming into my room. Forza F1 as well, thank you for the follow. Towel212. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Any more messages, though? You'll have to show some patience for the first part of the season, as we expect our initial pace to be towards the back of the grid. But don't worry, everyone's working hard, and we have a great investment in the team. As long as you do your bit, we should be able to move towards the middle of the pack over the course of the year. Love, James Vowles. I added the love because I hope that's how he signs off his emails. Better Blizzard, thank you for the follow. But I have already got my fan on, but that's a good sign that you didn't know that, so hopefully it's not too loud in the background. But anyway, we're going to jump into this then. I've started from newcomer again in the My Team career mode. You're absolutely correct. We are true backmarkers there, but to be honest, I'm expecting to be true backmarkers here as well. But yeah, we'll see how this goes though. The start of an all-new journey. I'm really looking forward to this, I'll be honest. I've even, to celebrate Williams, brought myself a can of Red Bull for the evening, which now I've realised I can't take off because my gloves are on. It's 100% races. Are there engine failures? Yes, they are.
Hey,
I've slipped into James's DMs.
I'm your head of R&D. My name's Charlie. Please make yourself at home.
So, how early on are we saying I get an engine failure?
You should be able to access everything.
Lap 3 of the first race of the year. Make sure you have the right mic selected for no wheel this time. I did already check that when we filmed no wheel today. My TV remote is right here as well. We have come properly prepared tonight, chat. I am F1 23s of the year. I become a truly professional streamer as well. Yeah, absolutely love to see it. I have forgot to disable those on YouTube still. We'll ignore that. FP1, first lap of the program. That's when we're going to get an engine failure. That seems fair. Thank you very much, Lisa. Have a good one. The whole VOD from this stream will be going up live on my my Twitch VOD channel on YouTube as well. So if you do want to watch it, but you can't tonight, then of course you can do that as well. People in the comments were not fans. Yeah, I did not have fun last night. It was a bit of a disaster to finish F1 22. Andy, thank you for the follow. Is the real release that will come out? Yes, so this is the full game, Caden. I've been very, very lucky to be sent a slightly early copy. But yeah, this is the full game as well there. So, Lee Pie, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. Very much appreciated. We are 98 of 200.
Hello and welcome back finally
to the OnlyFans. I was not expecting this.
The F1 2023 World Championship is about to get underway. We cannot wait to get started. Last season saw the biggest raft of regulation changes in years, and we're excited to see more of that wheel-to-wheel racing. The big question is, though, can anyone challenge the dominance of Max Verstappen and Red Bull?
She bad. It's Natalie Pinkham. I forgot most people internationally won't have ever seen her before.
Not only at their own
Have they?
car, but those of their competitors. Thousands of We come to
Didn't
the
she
racetrack
used to
with the
date,
focus on
like,
to
Prince
drivers
William or
and
Prince Harry or something absolutely wild? Like, back in the day. But, like, she was 10 years older than him or something nuts. Dylan, as well, thank you for the follow.
All throughout the year will be fascinating as everyone
We
looks
just
to
heard her
get
voice
to
before.
grips with these new regulations.
It's fair enough.
Meanwhile, the
It's fair
F1
enough.
World Tour features all the classic
Looks
highlights.
nothing like her.
Monaco, Silverstone,
I mean, I'm not sure what
Singapore,
they've done to her hair, but it's kind of like stuck,
Also,
stuck near her head,
prizes packed out
which is
back
quite
a
funny.
year away.
Can you increase game volume? I can certainly
Las
try.
Vegas Grand Prix, the glitz and glamour of Vegas.
If I go like
flat
that.
out down the
So I think
world-famous
it's just
strip.
this cutscene
I know
as well
all
is
the
quite
drivers
quiet,
have been so
which
excited
doesn't
about
help.
this one ever since it was
Matt wants
announced.
to
Okay,
wife
that
me
is enough
pink.
from me. Let's get cracking with the action.
I did, in fact, yes, Toast, you're absolutely correct. It was a catastrophic error. Yeah, Will Buxton's gone then, apparently. Can I sing Supermax? Only if I win the first race tonight, Skiffy. If I win tonight, then we will sing Supermax. She looks like she had Botox done, but in all the wrong
Okay, mate,
places.
we've done millions of miles in the simulator pre-season, but this is
Millions
where we get
of
the
miles?
real data from the real car on the real racetrack. So as many miles as you can get done consistently over these sessions, the happier we're going to be.
AJ, Catal, thank you very much both for the follows. Right, we need to apparently do... I'm still learning PC buttons. Right, I know how to do a free practice session, thanks, game. Right, so, Bahrain. How much downforce are we going to need on the car? Greatness, N. Peely, both thank you for the follows. Same engineer. Yeah, Mark, we've still got Mark in the game, luckily. Mark's not going anywhere anytime soon, I don't think, because I'm sure EA had to pay him a lot of money to do all the voiceover work. So Mark's probably going to be here until like F1 2025. Triple G Morning, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Is there a Jeff mode? I don't think there is. I mean, the Williams has already got barely any downforce, so the idea of putting less downforce on it is quite scary. I won't lie. Right. So, one of the big things you're going to very quickly learn on this game, chat, is 100% 50% brake pressure no longer works. So what I've been experimenting so far is 98-55 seems to be the best balance I can find. I'm sure you could mod Jeff back in, to be fair. But I haven't. And I'm sure he misses a couple of things as well. But anyway, right, first laps then of an all-new season. Luckily we got the track optimization program. Jeff wouldn't have time for any wheeler dealer nonsense. I'm sure he would. Trying to figure out the buttons. Hey, enjoy it. Enjoy it. JMG, Nick as well. Both thank you for the follows. Welcome on in. Yeah, how bad is tyre wear? It's difficult to say. I think it's slightly worse than 22. But of course that's also coming from having basically a maxed out car on that game. So, like, obviously tyre wear on the maxed out car was really, really good. So we are going to have to be careful. And I don't know, obviously, how good this Williams is going to be as well in terms of tyre wear. So, track, of course, very, very green. But we are in the Duracell car. We've got Duracell logos absolutely everywhere. It's what the people wanted. So, of course, remember as well, I'm coming from Xbox Series X, obviously on F1 22, all the footage you would have seen there. So, obviously, this is now on PC. For those interested, I'm running an RTX 3090 and a AMD Ryzen 9 5950X. So, pretty high-end hardware, but obviously not now the best you can get on the market. What does a green track mean? So green track basically refers to how much asphalt and tyre rubber has been put into the circuit. So a green track basically means, of course, the track hasn't been driven on, so the grip is very, very low. And obviously the only way you can put grip into the circuit is by driving around. Of course, as rubber falls off the tyres, then you obviously build up more grip onto the surface. Grant, thank you for the follow. Where is Williams on the performance chart? Williams is currently sat in P6, but it's very, very close between us and all the way down to P10. Jacob, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Nerd 212, absolutely. Got him slightly down. I did wonder, yeah, I thought that cutscene just seemed... Let me pause,
The
actually.
track
That cutscene
acclimatization
seemed incredibly
program
quiet.
available in free
I think was
practice
the problem.
sessions allows
Don't want to see that. Right, well, rewind slightly. Just so I haven't ruined... Whoa! Don't dump the throttle quite like that. Scary. Scary, but we're fine. This isn't iRacing. Is it not? I thought it was iRacing. How much is this game on PC? I think it's £70. The UK? It depends where you are in the world, I suppose.
DRS zone coming up. Get ready to open it. Distance is on your MFD.
Right, okay, that's some very, very new and quirky graphics for the track acclimatization, which I was not expecting. Spoiler alert, I haven't had a track acclimatization yet in my team. Oh, Triple G Morning, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime, mate. I appreciate it. And Ash as well for the follow. Did you get it for free? So I got sent it for free by EA, yes. I got sent a preview copy of the game to play on. So a massive thank you, of course, as always, to EA for providing me with that goodness. How's your force feedback? I have had no issues with force feedback so far, and I've been driving on this game a lot over the last couple of days. What wheel are you on, RNG? Meaning though, the downforce levels feel quite good actually. Car feels like it's actually gripping up, which is nice. Can you get red flags in free practice? I think they are restricted only to the races. I'm pretty certain you can't get red flags in free practice. Right, anyway, first lap done then. Surely that's a purple score. We've absolutely smashed that out of the park. 460, yes, purple score to kickstart the game. We love it. We love it. Yeah, I don't know why they dropped, like, the alternate layouts. Like, for those of you that didn't play some of the older F1 games back in the day, or F1 2019, and I think it was 2018 through 2020, wasn't it? You used to be able to go around here and rejoin the circuit over there on the short layout. If Matt doesn't pick me in the giveaway, I'll leak his credit card information. If you already had my credit card information, why don't you just buy F1 23 with my credit card? Would have been the sensible thing to do. Yeah, I mean, controller players should absolutely have more fun on F1 23 as well. That is very impressive. Yeah, I mean, there's 26 circuits. Are you on Xbox, RNG? Because I know Xbox is having some wheel issues at the moment.
Okay, we need a few solid laps here to help us.
Yeah, we have got
calculate a
all
good race
23 official circuits from this season. Shanghai, Le Castellet, and Portimao. So we're not doing too badly in that response. I mean, there's certainly a nice variety of circuits to race on. Right, so 134s then it reckons. Dan the man, welcome on in. Hope you're having a good one. Please do not break down. I'm going to try to avoid breaking down, but there's no guarantees. I mean, this is a Williams, so we never quite know how it'll go. Hey, Paulos, hope you're having a good one, mate. Welcome on in. How are the qualifying systems in F1 23? I don't know, to be honest. I haven't tested it. I mean, Bahrain, unfortunately, is a very, very strong track for the AI anyway, so we might struggle a bit round here. But we'll wait and see. Sticky Corey, thank you for the follow. What's the clean lap thing? Is that for F1 World? Yes. Any leagues up and running yet? I know WOR, I'm pretty certain, is already doing some, like, test league lobby type things, competitive races this week. I think PSGL is as well, but I'm sure there'll be plenty of other places there. Glenn, Joe, both thank you for the follows. Welcome on in. Right, are we going to complete... There we go. Oh, come on. Still got to be careful on the throttle. But we are going to complete our first lap then in free practice. I will be doing a lot more league racing in this game as well. Stiart, Atlas, thank you both for the follows as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So whoa. That's what you've got to be careful of. The rear locking on this game is tricky, is what I'm going to say. Like, I'm still trying to work out, like, what brake bias works out well and how I can get the most out of the car. But yeah, it's tricky on F123, I tell you that. Can we get a quali prediction? If I've got... I mean, Fed, are you able to do predictions? I think I know how to set them up now. Speedhawk, S-Gray, both thank you for the follows. S-Gray212. Are you going to stream the whole series on Twitch? So yeah, this series, the Williams RTG, is Twitch priority. Highlights will go on YouTube, but we're not going to do like all the YouTube intros, that kind of things. We are just going to be doing... highlights are going to go on YouTube, but this is aimed at Twitch this season. Tyler, thank you for the follow. Thank you everyone so far for the support. I'm hoping we can have a good fun evening tonight on this game. What AI am I? We're on 104 AI, no assists. RNG as well, thank you for the follow. Oh, I'm way down on my Delta though. I didn't realise that this time. Didn't use enough battery. Definitely not going to get that out of the final corner. We are going to get close, though. Right. Focus up, Matt. Come on. So, the streams will be uploaded on my YouTube VODs channel. So, they'll go up on there. And then there'll also be highlights on YouTube as well. Why has no one else left the pit lane there? And if I knew that... Sometimes the AI don't like to early on. I think the game, especially at the first race of the season, tries to give you about 10 minutes of free track space, just so you can sort of get out there and focus on your programs rather than the AI immediately screwing you. But I don't know for sure, to be honest. Any chance you'll be doing the F1 Creator Series? Let's just say I've spoke to the team over at the F1 Creator Series. An application has been put in. A sign-up document has been filled out. Is there telemetry overlay available? I don't know, to be honest. Slippery and Monster, thank you both for the follows. 75 away from 3.5k chat. Say the big target at the moment is 5,000. Played 3 games and I still don't understand what whoa! Oi! Oh! So, Delta is basically how up or down on a target time you are. So whether you're ahead of a target time or behind a target time. Right, I've done the basic one. Now I need to try and get one more lap in. When will the first engine blowout be? Hopefully a long way away. But I am also half expecting to get one on like lap 5 tonight. So my plan, my very, very early plan, I do want to do a first-person career mode in VR on F123. I'm thinking, though, what I'm going to do is the F2 career mode that I do every year. I think I'm going to do that in VR, and then maybe I'll do a driver career mode where then I take the F2 driver I pick and do like a season in F1 as well, well, 2 seasons in F1. That's my thought process at the moment, but we'll wait and see. RNG Kitty, thank you for the 1 bit as well. Red flags are on. No pressure, but 180 people are waiting for you to bottle. I will absolutely bottle it, don't worry. I mean, I almost just did a second ago. What's the race distance? We're doing 100% races in this series. 10th down still, though. We've got to nail the final couple of turns. We'll see about the engine failures offer. I'm not going to hold my breath. Alright, come on. At the final corner. Let's get it. Let's get the Delta. That should be us with a purple score again. There we go. No, have we done it? I think we've done it, haven't we? Yeah, we're up to 50 points, I think. Oh no, we're on 40. Luckily, I didn't bail out there then. So, Singapore is not updated yet on F123, but it will be. I don't quite know when it's going to be updated, but they have confirmed it will be. Will red flags be as bugged as broadcast safety cars? I don't know, to be honest. These engines sound so bad. The Mercedes power unit doesn't sound particularly good, I'll be honest. Some of the other ones sound alright, to be fair. RNG Kitty again with the 39 bits. Thank you very much. Cool Cat, new player Jacob as well. Well, thank you for the follow. Say welcome, 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 everybody. I know we are only in the early stages of the evening, but they confirmed it on their official, like when they did the most recent announcement for F1 23, they confirmed Singapore will be updated in the future. Are you going to use mods in later seasons? Yes, probably. Now I'm on PC. It won't be anything too crazy, but I'll do like livery mods and that kind of thing. Right, one more corner to go then. I should be able to complete this. I'm really enjoying this game so far. So red flags are back in F1 2023. You can now get red flags on this game. But yeah, I must admit, I'm enjoying this game so far. The handling just makes a lot more sense. It's challenging, as you will have seen there on the brakes. But apart from that, you know, it's really, really good fun. So the cars actually as well, so they drive, the downforce feels realistic this game. So obviously the low speed stuff, they are a bit more difficult. You've got to kind of lumber them about a bit. But high speed stuff, they actually grip up, which is wonderful. Yeah, Spain has been updated. We got no chicane at Spain. Do you currently have any problems with the game, or is it perfect? I've ran into no issues so far on F1 23, personally. Finally someone doing career mode.
Okay, this is a quali sim. We've estimated the times our closest rivals will be doing, so that's what we need to beat.
There's no one else doing career mode. That makes me slightly worried, to be honest. If no one else is doing career mode, then I'm slightly nervous. I'm pretty certain I am now just going to check that I can do that. Because now there is that slight worry in my mind that if no one else is doing career mode, are we not allowed to do career mode yet? Am I going to get told off by EA? I think we're fine. I think it's okay. Racer Boy, thank you for the follow. Oh, that's fine then. Arab's done it. Yeah, if Arab's done it, I'm doing it. Wonderful. I did think that for a second. I swear I've seen someone do it already. If Jarno's done my team as well, then yeah, I'm not too worried. Oh, yeah, Aiden's doing it as well. That's fine then. That's just a small moment of anxiety picking up. That's good then. Right. Anyway, let's try and get qualifying simulation run done. 210 miles an hour down at turn 1. These cars are fast. And we're 7 tenths down, so clearly the qualifying sim runs are still inaccurate, I think is the way I'm going to describe it. I mean, look at that! We're so far down already. I mean, like I said, Bahrain is one of, like, the AI's best tracks anyway. But, yeah, that is still not great. Still not great. What does Jarno do? Does Jarno only do 50% races? No damage. Oh! Tokyo drifting. You love to see it. Yeah, so unfortunately I don't think there's been a huge amount of changes to like career mode and that kind of thing, unfortunately. I'm tempted to stream like some F1 World, that kind of thing as well, in the future. If that's something you guys would be interested in as well, you know, something a bit more casual. But 3 seconds away from the qualifying delta. It reckons I do a 27.9 in a Williams. What's that? Breaking point. I've already done quite a lot of breaking point on YouTube, getting ahead on videos. So that will just be YouTube. I just suck at the game.
Okay, we haven't hit our program targets.
Behind
Come in and
parents.
take a look at the data.
I'm
If we have
3 tenths
time,
away
we'll
from
read
George
on the
Russell, and it
program.
reckons I'm like 4 seconds away from what I should be doing. Remember as well, like this is also they're expecting me to do this on a Friday morning rather than the end of a Saturday. So let's see when we get into qualifying just how far away we actually are. But yeah, apparently I'm gonna qualify P20 way off. Get ready to learn Chinese. Look at that. We're pretty much red everywhere, it reckons. So that's not good. But apparently I'm fine on race pace. Who knows? Who knows? Right, anyway, let's just go straight to qualifying then, I suppose. Podium Pass XP gained. 550 XP though. I'm almost up to level 8, chat. Would you believe it? And look at that, fourth in free practice.
Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over.
How much quicker than Alvin were we? Half a second. He was on the softs as well though, so I'll take that. Maybe no, it's fine. It's because I did a qualifying sim and no one else did. Should F3 be an F124? So I'd love Formula 3 to come to the game. Won't happen though, because 45 development feedback. What? How does that work? I'm very confused there. I clearly didn't learn much. How many My Teams have you got ready to upload? So I've already recorded the first 2. They're both ready to go tomorrow. I'm going to then record another 2 tomorrow morning. Bot, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, F3, sadly, they won't add because, unfortunately, like a lot of the tracks you can't fit 30 cars on, so coding it would just be a nightmare. And I'm not really sure how well the F1 like game engine will be able to cope with 30 cars either. So I don't think it's coming anytime soon, sadly. The F3 cars do sound really good though. John United, thank you for the follow. Right, prediction. I will set up a prediction quickly. I don't think I've got any of the mods that can do it in. So we're gonna set our predictions. Oh. Right, now I've got to remember how to do predictions. I think it's exclamation mark prediction. There we go. Let's go like that. So, where will Matt qualify? Oh, look at that. Someone's already set it up for me. That's beautiful. So we can get rid of P20. We can do that. Submission period will give you 10 minutes to get your votes in. Confirm predictions. Get voting, people. Let's see where we're going to qualify in our first race. Oh, come on, keyboard. Go back where you belong. Bradson, have you talked about how to do Twitch yet? Bradson, I don't think's here. I don't know. I hope Bradson's all okay. I think he's busy with exams at the moment. I've learnt myself. I've taught myself Twitch now. So get your votes in, people. I want to see where we think I'm going to qualify. It's probably going to be right towards the bottom, but you never know. Connor, thank you very much for the follow. MP Skipper as well. A lot of people are saying P12 to P14. That is optimistic. That's what I'm going to say. Zipper, Kyle as well. Both thank you for the follow. Oh, Bradson is here. Well, come on in, mate. Oh, we're having a good one. Had my last uni exam for second year today. Hey, fair play to you, mate. Enjoy an evening of relaxation. When's the draw on Insta? So, draws have now been done. I have contacted winners literally about 2 hours ago. They've got 24 hours to respond. Instagram has already responded. So the giveaways are now officially over. I've contacted also Discord and Twitter. But yeah, they haven't come back to me yet, or at least when I last checked. So they got 24 hours to respond. Otherwise, I will roll again. Matt wasn't smart enough to go to uni. Absolutely correct. I did not go to uni. I just did not have the motivation. So I went into full-time work, and now I talk over pretend race cars for a living. Guess it all works out in the end. I am Hubert. Thank you for the follow. Have you had any thunderstorms today, Matt? Yes, a lot. And I'm worried they might come back. This is F123 Sim Volant. Jobless 2 and 2, exactly. Spood ahead. Thank you for the follow. 210 viewers. Can we get 212, chat? That's the real question. If we can, someone please screenshot it. And I think that would be our record without being raided by Formula 1, which would be quite a miracle. Biscuit as well, thank you for the follow. Right, anyway, we've got to concentrate. First run. Did you commentate real races? Sadly not. I'd love to, but I don't. First qualifying lap, though. Let's really try and focus up. Nose in. Come on. There we go. Not particularly, but still. I don't know what time Albon's done. I don't know what time we should be aiming for, but we're just going to try and drive fast. and pray that it works out. 173, no! I say that, and everyone goes. Everyone's like, no thank you, don't want this. I mean, this is why, again, why I don't normally have the viewer counts up. Because it's just something I don't really worry too much about. That was a lot of... Come on, go in a straight line! Oh, these cars. I mean, the fact you can hold that, though, on this game is so much better. You've got to be so careful down at 9 and 10, though. So careful down there. Mr. Flop, thank you very much for the follow as well. I wanted to get the fabled 2-1-2 live viewers, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen. That is sad. 223. It's just going all over the place. Welcome on in, though, everybody. I hope everyone is having a good evening. The start of F1 23. I'm excited. I hope you are as well. Of course, if you've got any questions about the game, make sure you drop them. This has been an awful lap, though, as we round out the final corner. We are definitely going to be at the back of the grid at the moment. 32-1 leaves us half a second behind Yuki Tsunoda. Remember, though, chat, I was meant to do a 127.9, apparently. Who knows? 104 AI, absolutely correct. Right, so we're probably going to drop right to the back. Mercedes are third fastest. I think, yeah, they're third fastest currently in game. So, let's see. So, apparently I was meant to qualify 2 seconds. How does that make sense? I'm meant to have qualified 2 seconds clear of Sergio Perez in free practice. It's so funny. It's just so ridiculous. So ridiculous. Sure, thank you for the follow. Right, so Red Bull is still OP. We all know that. Albon running 8/10 quicker than me. I can definitely... yeah, someone put 20 points on that for pole. That is a disaster. I can definitely find a lot of time, though. There was a good few tenths in all 3 sectors, to be honest. We lost half... Oh, yeah. We lost half a second in Sector 2 because, obviously, I was all over the road. But we'll go out again. We've got enough time. Make sure I've not got any extra fuel in the car. Matt, who do you support the most? Oh, I'm going to lose viewers, but I am a Lewis fan at heart. Yeah. 2 seconds clear of Checo Perez. The game reckons I should have been. I prefer F122's HUD, but I don't think this one is too bad. It's just not quite as nice, unfortunately. Right, anyway, now I do really need to focus up. Ready for this second run. Because we haven't got... I mean, we've got about 6 minutes left on the clock, but I do actually want to try and put in a competitive lap time now. I must admit... Well, come on. Not such a fan of the way the cars sound right on the red line, but... Nicely over the curb. And now we compromised our run into turn 1 and 2, but we've got a much better run out. That was important. Oh, come on. Nose in. Hey, come on. There we go. Right, just don't do any mistakes, man. That'd be good. Bottle job 2-1-2. We're going to leave him in F122. I've decided. There we go. See? I've definitely jinxed myself. I reckon my Grand could have gone through there quicker than that, but you know what? We'll take it. And actually, getting the power down nicely on the exit. Gasly and shambles, just like real life Bahrain, yeah? See if we can go quicker than him. I tell you what, track as it's gripping up as well, we are finding more and more pace. Hasn't been a bad lap. Half a second up. I think the HUD will take some getting used to, but yeah, I did prefer F122's. One more corner. Nicely at the curbing. Much better run through there than last time. 7/10 up then. So we're basically going to match the time that Albon's set. 31.3. We go quicker than Alex Albon. We push him into the drop zone. But 4 minutes left. I'm probably going to have to do a third run, but that's going to leave me with no sets of tyres. Are all the streams uploaded onto YouTube, or is it highlights? Both, Sherm. So I have a Matsu and 2 VODs channel, which has only recently started. All the full streams will be going on there. And then I will also be posting edited highlights onto my main. So if you just want to watch the whole stream back, then you can. Have I got? I don't even know if I got enough time for a final run. Welcome on in, Harvey. Hope you're having a good one. What's the biggest difference from this game from last? Absolutely the traction. Fed was the first sub to VODs. Oh! Well, congratulations to all of you that voted for right down at the bottom, because apparently everyone else improved again. Checo, 3,000ths clear at the top. Who did we out-qualify? So, to be honest, only a 10th away from Albon. I will absolutely take that when all is said and done. We out-qualified Nick de Vries, though, so he's still on fraud watch. But to genuinely be a 10th away in Bahrain, I would absolutely take that. Only, yeah, 10th away from making it into Q2 as well. 1,000th of a second between Zhou Guanyu and Oscar Piastri there. But we are lining up on the back row then, ready for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Sadly, yeah, full qualifying, short qualifying, it made no difference because we're starting at the back. Let me finish the predictions quickly. What do I do? I need to go into Stream Manager, don't I think? Give me 1 second. We can do this. I believe. Manage poll. Review results. No. What am I doing? Hello? How do I end the poll I was just doing? It won't let me do it. No. What's the AI? 104. How do I end the poll? Deary me. Submissions. Oh, we only got 30 seconds left. That's okay. That's okay. We will do the poll. It's not a poll, it's a prediction. Ah, that'll explain it then. Sorry, of course. Community. Manage your poll. No, that's polls. Start a prediction. I don't think I can. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, chat. Oh, chat, you're in danger now. I found where you can run ads. You can run like a 5-minute ad break. That's absolutely wild. What is that about? Right, right. Oh, where's the poll gone now? Where's the predictions? It's just disappeared. How do I go and pay it out? You need a Twitch degree. Yeah, chat, I'm going to start spamming you all with ads. Welcome to the Bahrain Grand Prix. Proudly sponsored by some stream. Choose outcome, P18 to P20. Complete prediction. There we go. So congratulations to our qualifying winners. I don't know who got awarded points for that. 32,918 points going to Formula Toast and 7 others. So congratulations if you won there. Let's create another one then. Ready for the race. See, I'm learning, chat. I'm learning how to do this. Start prediction. Where will Matt finish? Beautiful. In a wall, or smoke, or crash. So we're going to give you 5 minutes whilst we do the grid rundown. Get your predictions in again then, people. Let's see how we get on. We got 1,500 R&D points. I don't think I can do anything with that, sadly. Because... Oh, no, I can. We got a big upgrade we can do. No. So we'll go with the beam wing. And chassis... Just spending all my points. Right. Let's go. Predict where Matt is going to finish. It's the start of a brand new journey here on F122. F123, sorry. How many times I'm going to say that? Oh, where have I gone? I've lost Stream Manager. We're good? We're good. We're good. Nate, Dan, Mystical, sorry. Thank you all for the follows. I might have got slightly distracted there. Finish in Alex Albon. I really hope. I want to grow up and be a good streamer as Matt. I really don't. He has no clue. I am quite possibly the worst streamer in the world. So you don't want to aspire to be me. There was a video yesterday I saw where a guy had 18 ads at 30 seconds each and he was losing his mind.
Months
Bro.
of rumor and speculation.
Hey, welcome on in, Tanta. You come at the right time.
As we return
We're
to
ready
racing
for the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Of what promises to be an enthralling season. Welcome along then to round 1 of this year's Formula 1 World Championship.
I did get tricked by your music, to be fair. I am like the worst streamer in
of
the
the
world.
magnificent Bahrain International Circuit with 15 corners and 2 good passing opportunities into turns
I can't
1
believe I
and
fell for the
4.
muted prank.
Keep an eye out for
Still
drivers
can't
locking
believe
the front left tyre into the tricky braking zone of turn 10.
Am I muted right now,
It's
chat?
time to see how our
Is that the
drivers
problem?
are stacking up after
I mean, it's still
yesterday's
really, I'd
exciting
argue, the early
qualifying
days.
session. World
You've got me till
champion
9,
Max
fellas.
Verstappen
Right, we got
starts from pole
50
position
minutes to get an
and
engine
Charles
failure for
Leclerc
Matthew.
in P2. As we
Your face
continue
cam
through
is
the rest
off.
of the grid today,
Is
we
it?
have
Are you sure?
Perez, Sainz, Hamilton, Russell,
Anyone know how to change the car
Fernando
performance on co-op mode? It says
Norris,
it's stuck on equal.
Ocon,
I have
Gasly,
no idea, F.
Bottas,
Gazzy, to be honest.
Tsunoda,
Ooh,
Oscar
pardon me.
Piastri,
Caden, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub, mate. I appreciate it. We are halfway to the OnlyFans
Magnussen,
chat. If you want to see a parody OnlyFans of your
Mr.
boy,
Monaco.
how has
Nick
Stroll
DeVries.
got an
Now
engine
it's time
failure,
to head down to
an
the
engine
track.
penalty before race 1?
A new season, then a clean slate where anything could happen.
I am
Anthony
Huma as well.
Davidson
Thank
is
you
with
for
me
the
today,
tier 1
as
sub.
once
I
again
appreciate
we
it.
get
The
another
Prime,
year of Formula 1
101
underway.
We're
to
into those
200.
tense few minutes before the
I'm
first
getting
race.
worried.
Then everyone's a little bit nervous about reliability. They haven't been
How do
running
I
in the
get
hot,
exclamation
turbulent wake
mark
of other
correct
cars in
steering
practice. They've not been pushing at 100%
Hey, welcome on in,
for
Toxic.
long durations. Let's hope
Stop
no
telling me
one
the
has to
face
deal
cam
with
is
any
off. I'm getting
nasty
scared.
surprises.
Ooh, apparently
Okay,
a
here we
hype
go.
train
I know what you can do.
is close.
Don't let me down.
We've got 4 minutes to start a hype train, chat. Lance Trulovich. Oh, Fed! With the 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you very much, mate. Straight to the top of the leaderboard. And we've got a hype train. Choo-choo! Ready for the start of the season. 2-stop strategy. Okay. Mafala, Dark Reigns, Crisped, Actress, and Egwin. All with the tier 1 subs courtesy of Fed there. Very, very much appreciated. But anyway, like I said, get your predictions in. Where is exclamation mark foot cam? It's on its way. It's on its way. Don't you worry about that. Nick as well, thank you for the follow. But anyway, in terms of strategy then, I think, yeah, we'll keep it fairly simple. First race, everything like that. We're not going to try and risk too much. Dylan, thank you for the follow as well, mate. My towel is falling down now. I'm very worried. There we go. But it does absolutely make the difference. Right. So, I think we got a formation lap. I hope I have. Yep, good. So, looks like Stroll and I are on mediums. Everyone else around us has gone softs. Show my legs. There you go. Do we love a bit of leg chat? I hope you do. I haven't shaved them this week for you. Oh, I've got to go. Tom, thank you for the follow as well.
Technical issues coming off the practice start.
We are 50 followers away from 3,500. When is My Team starting? 4 PM tomorrow on YouTube. The first episode of My Team will release. I'm in a Williams. What do you expect? Tyre strategy. So the tyres now, it's actually quite interesting. So tyre fall off is quite extreme towards the end, but undercuts are back in a big way. If you can pit the lap before someone, you're pretty much guaranteed unless you mess it up to undercut them, which is really, really good. Hatezinger, Matthias, both thank you for the follows. Spy as well. Welcome, 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 everybody. Can you explain nuclear fission to me? I absolutely cannot. Nexus as well, thank you for the follow. Have you at least on your bikini line? Of
Conditions
course.
stable at the moment. No rain currently expected.
It's about 24 where I am in the UK right now. I have not been enjoying the heat. That supports Doncaster Rovers. Not quite convinced about that one. Bryn as well, thank you for the follow. But thank you in. Welcome on in though, everybody. For all the support tonight so far. I mean, I'm just impressed, to be honest, the stream hasn't died yet. I'm sure by saying that I ain't going to jinx myself. But yeah, if we can... Let me just open that up again. Ooh, what am I doing? Don't text and drive, kids. That's your warning from me. That supports dogs who want to, exactly. Where's this tow cam? Tow cam will be added very, very soon. But anyway, first race of the all-new series. It's great when I don't crash. Hopefully F123 I'm going to crash less. That's the aim. I've got to bring back F1 Manager at some point before F1 Manager 23 drops. I don't support Arsenal. I don't support Bottle Jobs. I support Forest Green, even though we did horrendously this year. Right, let's do this. So, big thing you got to be careful of on this game is anti-stall, as that's the first time I think I've ever got a purple score. Mitch, with the one bit as well. Thank you very much, mate. You got to really actually mash the throttle down quite aggressively. 5 red lights. And it's lights out, and away we go. And actually, look at that. I got a good start. Zhou Guan Yu going nowhere off the line as we head down in towards turn 1. I've made a place! I've made a place on the start on F123. Maybe I can make a few more. At the inside of absolutely everyone down at turn 1. Well, no, Albon and I have collided. That was always going to happen. I think we've got someone round his outside. Yes, we have Lance Stroll. And the Williams already under investigation for crashing into each other at the start of the first race. So that was to be expected. Around the outside. Ooh, a little bit of a moment, but we get away with it. And yeah, I've gained 2 spots at the start of a race. Maybe F123 is going to be more my style. But anyway, down in towards the hairpin then. Lap 1. Just, I mean, do we fight Albon too aggressively early on here? We have got to be very, very careful. And make sure, of course, that we don't crash with our teammate, but also that I don't lock the rears up, because you've got to be very, very careful with that early on in the races. Melwin, welcome on in. We're running 104 AI. That is definitely someone in chat that's done the engine issue. I'm doing well, thanks, Rampage. Hope you are as well. We received a level 1 hype train emote. I don't quite know what that means, but thank you, everybody. I'm overdue an engine failure. We're like 2 minutes in. Oh, here we go. Zhou Guan Yu back at the inside of the final corner. Whoa, steady, steady, steady. There's Magnussen as well, trying to look for something out in the final turn, but we've hung on for now as we cross the line. I've survived. Where's Magnussen's straight line speed coming from? Hello, Kevin. What is that? 3 wide as we head back down in towards turn 1. That is late on the brakes. Got a really cadence brake on the way in. We're still 3 wide. Come on, just get on the inside. Whoa, I've really cut across them aggressively there, but you got to. You got to do it. One day, Map 2 and 2 will get Twitch. I think we're still a couple of years away from me understanding Twitch any better. But I appreciate everyone's support and help so far as I try to learn it. Right. Stroll and I think that's Piastri. No, Hulkenberg side by side at the road, so we have got an opportunity now. DRS is very, very powerful on this game. So we're going to have to be making sure that we're hanging on inside the DRS of the cars in front. Magnussen, a little bit of a lock up there, down at the bottom of the hill. Yeah, the game is looking stunning, isn't it? Impact. I mean, people give EA, you know, a bit of stick and things like that, and co-passes, but most of the F1 games do look absolutely stunning in recent years. Like, the sense of atmosphere that they do provide is pretty incredible. And that is a 63-year-old man trapped inside the body of a 16-year-old boy. And Zhou Guan Yu again, though, just like lap 1. Where is he getting that straight line speed down that back straight from? Anything about Haas bringing back Nico Hulkenberg? It seems to have worked out well for him. No DRS still. If I buy it now, do I get early access? If you buy the Ultimate Edition, then you can still play it from tomorrow. But if you buy the Standard Edition, I don't think you can. That was wide. Hulkenberg, Albon just up in front. Still going side by side. I got no DRS there, though. And now we're going to leave Zhou Guan Yu and Nick de Vries to try and duke it out behind me. I'm going to get dive bombed by someone. That was Zhou Guan Yu again. Zhou Guan Yu, I don't know what I've done to upset him, but he is not a fan of me today. Early on here. We're only on lap 3. It already feels like I'm getting a lot of action and chaos. It's Hulkenberg and Albon still side by side. They're banging wheels down the hill. It just starts easier because of traction. Absolutely. absolutely the starts on this game are much, much easier because of the new traction and handling there, as I think Zhou Guanyu almost sending himself to the shadow round. Thank you to everyone for the follow. Sorry, I can't keep up with them all coming in at the moment. I keep hearing them, but thank you, thank you, thank you. Will that lens flare from the sun be an issue? Kota, I do hope not. I haven't tested it yet, but I do hope not. Right, now, gotta make sure we stay in the DRS range of Albon and Hulkenberg. That was scary. They made the game easier just for me. Exactly. Where is Zhou getting this run from every single time? Like, is he just using all his battery down there? Is that what's going on? Right, we are going to have the DRS, though, off of our teammate, but I've used so much battery early on. When you start in my team will be live on YouTube at 4 PM UK time tomorrow. Where are Williams in terms of the R&D leaderboard? So we are currently 6th. But 6th down to 10th is pretty much all even at the moment, so... So Jamie and I recorded the podcast earlier on today. It will probably be released on Thursday or Friday, though. Just because obviously we want to do all the F123 stuff first. I have recorded already the first 2 races of my team, yes. And I'm already getting a little bit worried that I'm dropping back from Nico. I don't know whether it's worth letting Magnussen buy and then trying to use him. But yeah, I mean, this kind of thing is so difficult to manage early on inside F123. Just, you really want to try and hang in the DRS of the cars in front, because what we'll probably see now is Hulkenberg start just to inch away a little bit. Which is not great, unfortunately, if he can just hang on to Nico Hulkenberg in front of him. Is there anything new in my team? Nothing in particular that EA have told us about or that I've discovered as of yet. Consider doing open lobbies for a bit of fun. I will definitely be doing open lobbies on F123. More coming in, Max? So I've had a red flag. I don't think it changed the finishing order, but it definitely did mess around the timing slightly. Is all I can say so far. Is the FFB any better? So I'm gone from Xbox to PC, so it's a little bit difficult to say, but it feels pretty similar. I'm sure it has been refined and tweaked, but I mean, I was quite a fan of the force feedback on F122. It was just the lack of traction. Oh, excuse me. So, yeah. Matt definitely watches the Jeremy Kyle show. Oh, absolutely. Love me a bit of Jeremy. Oi. What is F1 World like? I haven't really... Obviously, I played F1 World last week. Did a big video on that if you want to go check it out. But I haven't touched it yet, of course, because a lot of it is online. So I'm tempted... Oi! Tempted to stream some F1 World when I get a chance. That was scary. That was properly scary. But again, on this game you can save those slides. On F122 you absolutely couldn't. Is it possible for me to get the champion? Yep. I'm not even going to try and defend that from Magnussen. We'll just take the DRS off him.
Focus. We need to stay on form.
I'd imagine you can party up inside F1 World, but I don't know for sure. Here we go then. Magnussen. This is just how powerful the DRS can be on this game. Look at that. Straight back around the outside of the Haskar down at turn 1. But to be honest, I'm actually tempted just to let him buy and use the DRS to help me out there, as he's actually now picked it up off of myself. Oh, we got Zhou Guanyu as well going for it. Oh, and even Nick de Vries trying to get involved. It's a 4-car scrap for the wooden spoon early on in Bahrain. This is good racing, but scary racing, because I just really don't want to pick up any front wing damage as Nick de Vries again trying to look down the inside. I mean, this battle is just costing us all so badly that Hulkenberg already 5 seconds up the road now. There's Zhou Guanyu. Oh, the contact between them. We're definitely now going to be in the DRS. Are the cars slower? So yeah, the pace, I think all the cars are generally slightly slower, but they feel a lot more sensible. A lot of stir-fry and watching that. What could be better? 2 stir-fries and watching an actual professional streamer? I don't know. Yeah, the Red Bull is absolutely nuts. I mean, you can already see on the mini-map. I'm going to guess it's Verstappen. He's just waltzing away at the front of the field. But Perez's having a bit of a disaster early on. A last 4 from 4 different teams. Yeah, no, I mean, this is what I mean. Obviously, all these 4 teams are so evenly paced. Oh, hello. That's what I mean still about the rear locking. But yeah, because all these back market teams are so evenly paced, we can actually get some good racing with each other. But it's just that, yeah, we're dropping back so badly then. As Zhou Guanyu again to the inside of Magnussen at the top of the hill. We're going to try and switch him off the exit. Can we try and get a run on Kevin? Going to try to look to the inside once again. I mean, we are battling for... Oh! Magnussen, what are you doing? We'll get rammed him. Right, Zhou Guanyu, carry me to Nico Hulkenberg because we're losing so much time early on here.
Good job, nice overtake.
And when these guys all pit off their softs, then I'm kind of just going to be left in a bit of no man's land. Oh, look at that still. So you've got to be really, really careful that you don't nick the curb through turn 10 there. Because otherwise the back end just gets spat out. But now I've got to be really careful that I stay in the range of Zhou Guanyu, because again, as soon as I lose that DRS, I'm going to really, really struggle to get it back here early on. So this might actually... Come on. Don't start bottling it. Hang inside that DRS, 9/10 the gap's up to. Yeah, Aston Martin always get screwed on F1 22. I mean, they might still do on this game, to be fair, but only time will tell. Right, I think I've hung on inside DRS, though, on Zhou, which is good. It's what we need. I have not tried the new 35% race distance. And Albon, I think, is up in P15. So Albon's doing alright early on. But, of course, we are one of the only cars on the mediums. So we... Whoa! Haven't had that before. I mean, look how much this thing's sliding around, though, at the moment. You really... I mean, it's so much easier now to overdrive the car. That's the problem. And that can obviously lose you just as much time as... Well, underdriving it, I suppose. But... No, come on. Don't lose the 1 second, Zhou. We're out of the range. This is not good. That doesn't help either. Just nick that curb in on the exit. Don't know quite when the AI are going to pit you. I mean, there's a big just train of cars all the way up from Lando Norris backwards. So it is only the top 6 that are broke away. Not even the Aston Martins haven't been able to stay with that front group. But now, yeah, it looks like we've lost the DRS to Zhou Guanyu. Just going to put us in a whirl of hurt. Is there like a finishing goal the team expects from you? I don't know, to be completely honest. All James Vowles told me was that he's hoping that we can make progress into the midfield. Being on the game so far. Handling, much better. Like traction and things like that, so much better, so much more fun. AI, less aggressive, which is good, to be honest. They were too aggressive on F1 22. All in all, yeah, much, much more fun at the moment. Oh, Smurf with the 5 gifted tier 1 subs as well. Thank you very much, mate. Alex, Dan, Fred, Matt, and Eduardo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bottas send will live in infamy from F1 22. There's so many just iconic sends from F1 22. Whoa. What about the straight line speed? So the AI still seem well, Bahrain generally, the AI are often very, very good around this circuit in terms of top-end speed. They're very, very just good at this track, to be honest. Obviously, like I said, I've done Saudi Arabia in my team. It seems like they're more balanced there. So I think they still need a little bit of tweaking on some circuits, but they are definitely better. Welcome on in, Mr. Mustard. Thank you for the follow. So Albon is still duking it out with Hulkenberg then further up the road, as I'm now basically out of Bucktree, which is not good. Greg as well, thank you for the follow, and KT. We're playing on 104 AI, so yeah, Bahrain is quite a tough track against the AI. But it seems now, though, like the soft compound tyres, the advantage they had early on is very much going away. AI, I'd say, in terms relative to the human, are probably pretty similar. I wouldn't say you need to move your AI around too much. Death Knight as well, thank you for... Oh, I butchered that. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Don't let Magnussen have an opportunity. Don't let him have a sniff. How's the handling physics? So much improved over F122. So much improved. The cars now actually handle how you'd expect a Formula 1 car to handle. Yeah, the only thing I'm still trying to learn is how to stop the back end stepping out as much. You really have got to be much more careful on the brakes on this game. That's kind of the big thing early on. And obviously I'm trying different brake pressures and biases to try and cater to it. But yeah, you really have to be careful on your left foot now. Froggy and Ryan, thank you for the follows. F121 or F123 so far. Honestly, both of them handle really nicely. So it's difficult to tell. Also, I watch your stuff on YouTube quite a bit, enjoy the content. Hey, thank you very much, mate. So I'm still fairly new to the Twitch streaming, but I'm hoping on F123 it's going to become a much more regular thing. Almost 250 people here at the moment. That is absolutely mental. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Do you like Webby? So I met Webby once, actually, bless him. He's very, very chill. I think he does some very, very interesting Formula 1 content on YouTube. Luke as well, thank you for the follow. I am playing PC now, yes. We've switched away from Xbox. James Early, I love you. I love you too, James. Reservoir, thank you for the follow. Yeah, so rear brake locking is now a thing on F123. It was never coded into the previous games, or not in anywhere near the capacity it is now. So it is actually something you've got to be very, very careful of on corner entry. I mean, you've already seen it quite a few times. I mean, even there, we were slight. No! No, 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 no! Come on, get it back in gear. No! Right, so what I have also decided, early on, for F123, early on, I am going to allow myself some rewinds. Just as I'm getting used to the game, just as I'm getting there, we're learning it all, everything like that. You got to bear with me. You got to bear with me, chat. I will take all the Bottle Job 212 comments in the world, but I know it's not good enough, but I'd rather have an entertaining race than just one where I'm sat at the back for the next 46 laps. Flashback 212, yeah. Call me all the names. Bring it on, people. Zipper as well. Thank you very much for the Twitch Pro, mate. I appreciate it. Give me all the names you like. But I will be using a few early on. It's not fair. What about the predictions? Predictions are still on. I am planning on using some mods later on side F123. Right, here we go. Magnussen back down the inside then. Are we going to be able to hang on ahead of the Haas? Oh. Right, okay. Okay. So that thing I just said, Arsenal 2-1-2, dearie me. Perhaps that was karma from the game for that moment, literally 3 corners before. But we're still side by side with Kevin Magnussen. Then, no, not another one.
Keep on him, he might make a mistake.
Mark, I think if any... What? Sorry? What? I mean, it's just those moments like that. I mean, you can even see Magnussen struggling with it as well. Nick de Vries trying to look back at the inside. And it's also the thing, actually, once you've done quite a few laps on the tyres, they really start to hit the cliff as well. But yeah, we are struggling with rear locking here at the moment, as you can quite clearly see. Through pretty much every corner. And we're actually taking more life out of the rears as well. I mean, Bahrain is a very, very traction-heavy circuit. Come on, don't lose the DRS to Magnussen. Yeah, so the AI do seem to be very, very good on their tyres. Maybe it's also a characteristic of the Williams, to be honest. I mean, let's be honest, we have got to remember we are driving... Well, probably... Yeah, I think next race predictions is going to be more about how many flashbacks I use in the process. I don't want him to just become like the thing we're doing constantly. But you do just need to get those laps where things go badly. I think we're still in the DRS range, aren't we? Yes, we are. Luckily. Right. Let's focus up, chat. Lap 12, we write it off. It's fine. I'm still trying to learn the game, remember. I think allowing myself some rewinds early on whilst I'm still learning, I'm going to say is fair. So I should probably practice off camera. I mean, I am practicing the game off camera. But again, you know, I have only had the game for a few days. Like, give me some credit where it's due. I can't just immediately jump in and be perfect. Whoa. Oh, I don't see I've lost the DRS and Magnussen as well. Could you give us a clue as to who your teammate is in my team? I mean, some of you have already seen it. I accidentally leaked it earlier on. I am Mazepin 2-1-2. You're absolutely right. I mean, you just get those, like, 1 or 2 laps where everything goes badly. It's just through there now I seem to really be struggling to keep the balance of the car in check. Better be in camera so your viewers can see your growth.
Okay, some information on Piastri. They've got an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
Oscar Piastri then with issues. Don't know how badly that's going to affect him in this race. Looks like Albon has already moved past him here, and now I think we are going to drop to the back of the field. Nick de Vries probably going to be able to get a run. So we head back down towards turn 1. I am Latifi, exactly. Latifi might be gone, but the spins and dangers certainly haven't. Exactly, this car is not the best in the world. There is down the inside goes Nick de Vries. Let's see that. I span off him! Oh, it's the tiniest bit of contact. The tiniest bit of contact. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. It's all going pear-shaped. That was literally Sebastian Vettel-esque. I can see how Seb managed it now. Perhaps I was getting too confident with this game. Bottle 2-1-2. I mean, once I'm a bit more used to it, I should be alright when I'm not in a Williams. I haven't... Well, actually, no, I drove the Aston Martin earlier on. F123, sorry, yeah. Do I keep saying F122? crap. If I can't keep up with Nick de Vries, though, we really are in trouble in this race. Steve, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I mean, de Vries is sliding all over the place as well. Yeah, I mean, we have been able to catch a lot more slides so far in this game. But, you are still trying to put 1,000 horsepower down with no traction control. Like, it isn't easy. Keep saying you're a streamer too. To be fair, I've never once claimed I'm a streamer. I have always said I am very unprofessional. Max a new goatee thing. I will crash and cost Max the championship. Plus Bahrain, remember, is still definitely one of the looser circuits on all of the F1 games. Like, the grip levels around here aren't great anyway. Mitch with the 3 bits, thank you very much, mate. Whoa. Whoa. Come on, don't lose the DRS. Flashback king. Are you the guy that uses the flashbacks? Oh, absolutely. I mean, if any F1 content creator tells you they don't use flashbacks, even every once in a while. Actually, depends on who it is. I'm sure there are some that use a lot more than others. I do play chess. Oh, I've played chess on stream a couple of times. I was not good at it. I am the new paid driver, exactly. Name names. So James Early is absolutely the most flashback prone F1 content creator. But the thing is as well, like at the end of the day, it's that fine balance between, you know, making fun and enjoyable content or keeping it super, super realistic as well. Like, a lot of people would rather watch an entertaining race than watch someone spin and then it just be ruined, kind of thing. Like, it's just the way it goes. It is a fine, fine old balance. But it seems like we have actually got the pace to hang with Nick, which is good. J-Hub, Dre, both thank you for the follows. We are 13 away from 3,500. It's easy not to spin at turn 2. Yeah, we haven't. I mean, we've had one major moment at turn 2, but nothing too crazy. Wilson, thank you for the follow. What's the story behind the photo? Your sub notification. So, wait, is that the YouTube sub one of the Flying Spoon, or for the Twitch one? The Twitch ones are just like some random screenshots people are taking me from videos.
And you're going to be on mediums.
I replace Alex Allen. I see the AI aren't locking up at 9 and 10 every time. Yeah, it's a shame they aren't, but I am now. So Piastri then is definitely dropping back at the moment. I think third is better going through the right-hander. There are quite a few right-handers here. I'm not quite sure which one you mean. No, come on, don't lose the DRS. Don't lose the DRS to the freeze. Oh, I'm still in the range somehow. I don't know how I'm in the range there. I definitely was never in the range, but I'm taking it. Shame I got horrible traction off the corner. Come on, I still want to battle someone early on here. Yes. Just hanging on in there again. watch him have an engine failure lap 36 would not surprise me. I mean, we actually went quite deep into F122 before an engine failure. Zhou Guanyu first car into the pit lane though, so not going to be long before we see plenty of the AI into the pits.
Try to keep up this momentum.
As we have yet just been able to hang inside the DRS of De Vries, which is so important. But we're no longer last in this race, and of course we're also going to have a big tyre advantage towards the end of this one when the AI go the other way on strategy, because of course I'm going to be able to use softs, they're only going to be able to use mediums probably. Albon I think is floating up at about P50. Thank you to everyone as well for the follows still pouring in. I just can't sometimes keep up with them. Why do engine failures happen even when the engine's fully upgraded? I'm pretty certain, like, you just go into a weekend and the game just decides whether you're going to have one or not. Yeah, either 1, your Ferrari, or 2, your Mat 212. That's how you get an engine failure. So, watch as well. Actually, no, I don't think you can see, can you? I need to move my webcam around slightly on this game. Because they've closed up the distance between the standings, the live timing, and the minimap for some reason. I don't know why the minimap's been brought so far up, and the live timing's brought so far down. But I do apologise, my webcam is probably covering over some of it there, as there we go. Sonoda, Piastri, Magnussen all into the pits. So we're going to gain some more freebies. Team want me in though already. I'm tempted to try and extend this stint quite a bit further, see how far we can go. Maybe we could one-stop this race, go soft to the end, as it looks like Sonoda might be trying that the other way, going onto hard tyres. Yeah, I do need to move around the HUD slightly, just so it fits a bit better. As again, locking up at the top of the hill. Just have to let off the brake pressure, slow it in. The team already worried about grip levels then, so I think that one stop is in the bin.
Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds a lap. Really good stuff.
I mean, you can even see on my brake tracer, like, how careful we're having to be through turn 10. It's just not an easy corner. You just got to be really, really careful and try and completely slow it down off the front end, which is not easy, especially on this game, because if you run the brake lines too far forward, of course you just lock up, but of course you can't run it that far rear, otherwise you just lock the rears. So it is, like I said, a very, very fine balancing act on this game. What are my tyres at, percentage-wise? 38 on the rear, so they're definitely been through a lot so far. No more cars into the pit lane though, rather surprisingly. There we go, Nick De Vries in. So now we're not going to have the DRS anymore, and you can already see how much time Zhou Guanyu is taking out of me. So is it worth pitting now? I mean, surely we can't do less race than Albon on harder tyres. It's going to be like Charles Leclerc back at Spain. Entered like 20 giveaways. McLaren P1 or Bugatti Chiron. I've always said I would still have a Veyron. Any idea what the setup meta will be this year? So, I can't help but feel like, and again, this is coming from someone that is, not an esports driver or anything like that. I think brake pressures and bias are going to be a big thing. And also I think it's going to be higher downforce than F122. Just the way the cars handle, I feel like that's the way we're probably going to be heading. Can you unlap yourself in a safety car? I don't know, to be honest. It's not something I've tested out. More cars peeling into the pit lane, though. I mean, we are absolutely going to get lapped by Verstappen today. What Fanatec wheel right now are you using? Exclamation mark wheel. You'll get the Fanatec alphabet. Right, So Albon into the pit lane then, so we should be out ahead of our teammate. Question is by just how much?
Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 13.3 seconds.
Oh, okay, apparently Stream Elements isn't working. I saw someone else trying something earlier on and they didn't like it. So I'm running a Fanatec CSL GT DD with a Fanatec Formula V2 rim. Yeah, Stream Elements has decided it didn't want to do it tonight. So, I mean, now a lot of other cars are pit though. 2 seconds behind Ocon, 7 seconds behind Alonso. It's not bad. And 5 seconds ahead of Albon. Well, I would say exclamation mark Discord and join my Discord server because I got wheel buyers guides in there. But apparently Stream Elements has decided it doesn't want to do it. So
The car ahead's coming to fit the mediums.
the year against API bots and Stream Elements apparently. Is F123 available yet? So, if you pre-order the Champions Edition, you should get access to it tomorrow. I've been lucky to get sent out an early copy by EA to play. Oh, Bottas. Bottas is absolutely flying all over me. But we'll try and claim again some DRS. We've got to play the DRS game today. Stroll heading out of the pit lane. Are we going to be ahead of the Aston Martin? We're going to be very, very close to the Aston Martin. Bottas and Stroll are going to go side by side at 1. Let's see if we can try and capitalise on that. Stroll there. Whoa. Whoa, see, it's the fact you can save those now, though. So much better. So much better. I mean, you're always going to get asked about how I'm playing it early, so... Not nick the inside curb. He's absolutely waiting to throw the car around if you do that. What are your safety car red flag settings? Both enabled, both set to high. Otherwise you don't still tend to get any, at least based on F122. I'd rather have a few too many safety cars than not enough. Is always my thought process.
And gap to the car in front is 2.6 seconds.
Oh, Albon looking for it. That was close. Come on, Albon. Give me the DRS. Thank you very much, mate. See, the AI definitely still able to do some stuff that the human absolutely can't, though. Well, he's able to put the power down there, though. It's nothing short of impressive. You are having a lack of pace. Oh, absolutely. But I always knew coming into this we'd struggle. Like I said, Bahrain is one of the AI's most OP tracks as well, which doesn't help. But I'm probably going to pit then, I reckon, at the end of this one. Now we're a whole pit stop behind Albon in this GP. But honestly, I'm tempted to try and double soft our way to the end. Tyre life hasn't been awful, and of course we are on heavy fuel, so we should be able to extend the other two stints a bit more. So I reckon if we go double softs, I mean, we are going to re-emerge a little way at the back. But I reckon it's probably going to be the way to go. Who's trying to have a look around my outside down there? Yuki Tsunoda. Clearly very, very brave from Lil Yuki. So the AI are less aggressive than F122, absolutely. But, I mean, like I said, Bahrain is probably still a bit of a harsh benchmark because it is one of their strongest tracks. But, yeah, like I said, I've done a few other races on other tracks in there. Still, like, if a track they were strong at on F122, generally they're still going to be very strong at it on F123. But, yeah. That's car performance at the moment. So we are currently ranked, whoa, 6th best. Alright, anyway, we're diving in. We're diving in. I'm sure Hulkenberg and Zhou Guanyu very, very happy about that. I mean, we basically lost a pit stop to Zhou Guanyu. Were my front tyres that cold, were they? Is that why I was struggling so much? Did we just... Yeah, we didn't have any temperature in them. Don't know how we've done that. Right. Let's try and get a nice clean stop. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, our front tyres were absolutely freezing, weren't they? So that might be why we were struggling so much. We're going to be a long way out behind the freeze, though. It was double soft at the start of this race, so that's not good. But yeah, we just need to get our head down, focus up. Still a long way to go. Still every chance for safety car or something like that. As Merck now 1-2. I'm guessing they haven't hit. So Gary and I haven't decided which team we're going to be doing co-op with just yet, so we'll wait and see. F123 playable on controller, yes. Much more playable than F122, right. So 15 seconds then up to Nick de Vries, 20 seconds up to Oscar Piastri. Let's see now on fresher tyres how much we can close that down. You can see now on this game, you don't even have to worry about cold tyres anywhere near as much. I don't really want to change the brake bias around too much, to be honest, just because then I'll start really struggling with front locking. Coming out of the pits was horrible on cold tyres in F122. That has been very much eliminated on F123. But yeah, clearly this Williams is struggling to maintain temperature, which is not great. Milan Parsonian, thank you for the follows. Scorpion even. Thanks, Scorpio reference. For those classic Simpson fans among you. You ever seen a man say goodbye to a shoe? There's a reference that only some of you will get. You ever seen a man say goodbye to a shoe?
Okay, gap ahead is 0.4 seconds.
Nose in. So Oscar's still pulling away from me then, so I'm guessing that McLaren no longer has issues. Yeah, the gap to the Vries is not really coming down either, which is scary. Viewers all leave to look at the reference. Hey Jordan, thank you very much for the 2 months tier 1, mate. I appreciate it. Who knows what a kilometre is? He's not here anymore. We've replaced him. USA, USA, USA. Where are you from? I'm from the UK. Kick Neon, thank you for the follow. Right, new personal best then. So 34.8 even. We are, yeah, taking a fraction of time out of those cars. I think Piastri actually had DRS, which was what was helping him. But yeah, we need to try and get these tyres to like the late... Well, no, we really need early 40s, don't we, really? So that's going to be a tall order. Shadow as well. Thank you for the follow. Seem a little bit more comfortable on the softs. Yeah, no, I definitely am. Again, you know, he's just getting used to the game, things like that as well. Definitely seems like these tyres are settling in a little bit more. Like I said, unfortunately, 104 AI around here is very, very strong. Sounds like an excuse, and to be fair, it probably is. But yeah, Bahrain is definitely... the AI are in a happy hunting ground here, so it might be worth, once I've done like a season, just like tweaking around the AI between each Grand Prix, just so they're a bit more of a decent representative. But it's always difficult quite to tell what to do. Yeah, I feel like you probably are still going to have to tweak and change the AI quite a bit for various races, to be honest. The overall scaling on this game looks better. Everything's a bit bigger, which, to be honest, I'm not so much of a fan of. Mr. Engine Failure 212, thank you for the follow. I mean, surely it's going to happen at some point, this race. Yeah, it does. I mean, you do get some tracks where the AI are ridiculous. You get other tracks where you've got a bit of an advantage. It's just a bit weird. Now we're starting to take a bit more time out of the freeze.
The car in front is 13.1 seconds.
I mean, at least we know. Whoa, hello. He's definitely going to have to go softs at the end. Way too much curb. But yeah, now De Vries, sorry, Piastri even has dropped out of the DRS. He's now falling back towards our clutches as well. So it would just be like we get a safety car or something like that. Will the day one patch update car performance? Honestly, I don't know, to be completely honest. Yeah, I'm sure they'll do a patch early on in the game's life cycle to kind of adjust that sort of thing, but yeah, I don't know yet when that'll be. Looks like P20 predictions will be on for a winner. You never know. Something crazy might happen. Yeah, all it takes is one well-timed safety car. I mean, let's be fair, we're basically doing exactly what Logan Sargent would do here in Bahrain. Can't believe I was so happy to only be a 10th off Albon in qualifying, and now he's way off the road. Although, to be fair again, strategy should still come back to us towards the end. That's what I'm hoping anyway. That's what I keep telling myself. Gaining on De Vries. Yeah, we are still taking time out of De Vries. Sargent would have been lapped by now, possibly. I mean, to be honest, the overall pace representative of most of the cars seems fairly accurate. So as Aston Martin might have wanted to be a little bit higher up, but you know, now with Merc upgrades, maybe Aston Martin will be third or fourth best. Retire the car? No chance, Bossman Jam. I'm learning the game. This is as much for me as it is you guys, just trying to get slowly better at F1 23. How many flashbacks used this race? We had like a 2-lap window where I used like 3 or 4. But apart from that, we've been okay for the most part. So we just had 1 lap where everything went badly wrong. Right, well, we are at half distance now then, which is good. Easy does it. Easy does it. EU setups. So we're still very much trying to learn the setup meta on F1 23. So I have... That might be the other thing as well that I hadn't thought about. It might be that the setup I'm using is awful as well. Alpha, Haas, or Alpha. I say go Alpha Tauri. Just because they are officially the weakest team on F1 23 as of now. I can't believe McLaren, they've actually put McLaren in 9th. I honestly didn't think they'd do that. The streams are very much all or nothing. Yeah, we do seem to be a bit like that, don't we, Smurf? But again, this one was a bit more of a showcase of F1 23 as well, as much as anything else.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 11.1 seconds.
Yeah, we're still closing in on the freeze. I mean, let's be fair, we were never going to score. I mean, unless we had a miracle, we were never really going to score points on debut here. Yeah, Tyre Life's looking pretty good though at the moment. We're looking after him.
It looks like we might have an issue. Hang in there, we're attempting to manage it.
I'm going to have to change that one. Welcome on in though, Eugene, mate. Hope you're having a good evening. How's the game so far? I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. The race might not be going as amazingly as some people had hoped, but we're having good fun. Oh, no, it's not an engine failure, we're fine. Like that then would have probably span us around as well. Let use softs. They've only done one lap in qualifying. They'll be fine. In fact, that might be the set that we literally went on an outlap but didn't have enough time to start a run. Yeah, it definitely seems like the pace on used tyres, though, ebbs and flows a lot more than F122. Like, the fact we weren't taking much time out of any of them, and now suddenly we are. I mean, is F1 2020 the best F1 game? That's a bold statement. I mean, it did have Hanoi in it. Yeah, definitely better than F122, I'd argue. Right, gap to the freeze, under 10 seconds. And we're actually, I mean, we are taking time out of a lot of cars in front. Yes, this means no more F1 My Team career mode. It's done. It's dead. It's over. Actually, you can't say that word on Twitch. It's unalived. Yeah, F122 towards the end. It was a bit frustrating because, like I said, I have got a lot of happy and positive memories from the game. But the last few months really did feel like a bit of a grind, to be honest. We are free from the F122 curse. Like, don't get me wrong. It had its positives and its negatives, and it was a driving challenge, but it was just the way it was a challenge. You tried the F2 cars on this one. I have tried the F2 cars once. They still handle very, very similarly to how they have done in the recent games. They are still good fun. Yeah, I don't think F122 will go down as the best F1 game of all time, which is a shame, because it did have a fair amount of cool stuff as well. It was just completely overruled by the fact that the traction was impossible. How do you get an F1 steering wheel? I got an F1 steering wheel because I was working a full-time job, which I understand obviously for a lot of people is impossible, but I mean, you can do like quite cheap upgrades on a Logitech G920, I think, but yeah. Why did you choose Williams? Because Williams, it was a heartback to one of my favourite series I ever did, which was the F1 2021 Williams Road to Glory. Yeah, you enjoy it, Eugene. I'll have to get on some racing at some point, mate. So I need to get back on the NASCAR Cup Series. I just haven't had the time recently. Cyborg, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Exactly. The Williams RTG did bring in quite a lot of people. So, whoa. Daniel, thank you for the follow. So we have now ticked over. We're way past 3,500 followers. So thank you everyone for the support so far this evening.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 7.9 seconds.
Yeah, I don't reckon we're out of this yet. Playing cockpit cam. I do fully intend, I spoke about this earlier on, I fully intend on doing a cockpit cam VR series on F123, don't you worry. I'm in the last episode of F122 career clout. Oh, Bafala, I really don't know about that. It was a bit of a disaster. Taylor, Old Pizzy, thank you for the follows. We are still absolutely now, I mean, I'm jinxing myself by saying this, but we are consistently whoa, a lot quicker than those cars in front. All their tyres are starting to fall off. I can only race in cockpit cam. I would race in cockpit, like I've got no issues with racing cockpit cam on F1. It's just, to be honest, like for viewers, it doesn't work very well on this game. Like the cockpit cam, like the fact that the mirrors don't show up in cockpit cam and that kind of thing means for viewers it's not a particularly great experience. Is everyone on Twitch following you? What's going on? That's what happens, James. That's what happens. But it is absolutely mental tonight. Thank you all so much for the support. Yeah, TV podcast exactly is just better for videos. But like I said, I do intend on doing a VR series. Alexa, don't get involved. I watched Le Mans, I love it. Yeah, Le Mans this year was quality. Yeah, Solar, this is... I mean, you just saw then, at the top of the hill, how much better the traction is on this game. Like, that would have been me dead on F1 22, but on F1 23 we got a better chance. Yeah, I mean, we will absolutely get some endurance racing done, Eugene, as well. We spoke about doing Watkins, but just none of us are free this weekend. But once some of the hype's died down for F1 23 and I've got a bit more time, I'll absolutely jump in and do some endurance races. Yeah, I mean, Le Mans this year, I don't think they could have asked for a better race for the 100th, to be honest. The fact that it was close between Toyota, who have dominated it for the last few years with no competition, and Ferrari, which, let's be fair, was the team that most people were rooting for. And the fact it stayed as close as it did for as long as it did, and then all came down to the wire. And then Toyota, of course, were... Like, if Ferrari had bottled it and Toyota had won, I think there would have been so many people that were upset. It's horrible. Yeah, the NASCAR did well as well. It really was like the perfect storm. You had all the Americans rooting for the NASCAR, which, let's be fair, like, unless it crashed out or blew up 10 laps in, everyone was always going to be happy with it because it wasn't racing anyone. But yeah, it was. I mean, I watched quite a bit of it. Hey, good luck, Milan. Yeah, I watched as much of Le Mans as I sensibly could. And yeah, it was really enjoyable this year. I want to go soon. Maybe next year, maybe a little way down the line. Oh, Mitch as well, sorry, thank you for the 1 bit.
Gap to your teammate ahead is 25.5 seconds.
25 seconds to Albon. Bro is still flying at the moment. What tyres is he on? Quite hard in torrential rain to really test the traction. Could happen. I mean, it probably will at some point. I'll mess up a strategy on this game. So I think I need to get to lap 40, don't I, to be able to then go on another set of softs to the end. These tyres still feel okay, but the advantage we had is definitely... I mean, it's still there, but it's definitely going away at the moment. Come on. Go in a straight line. Yeah, RF2 is a decent game, I think, still. Got its issues, but ACC, I need to get back on more ACC, but I do play iRacing quite a bit. But I totally get, for a lot of people, it does cost way too much. I haven't got any more plans for racing tonight, to be honest, Caden, just because I've got to edit a few bits and pieces and make some other content. Is Nick de Vries the new Nick Latifi? No, that would appear to be me at the moment, Dan. I'm still 5 seconds behind de Vries, but I am closing in. some other content. Exactly, I got to film the OnlyFans. No, we shouldn't. I mean, we might finish last, but we're closing in on all the cars in front at quite a rapid rate still. And they're all, or most of them are going to have to go on harder tyres towards the end of this race. So we should put it this way: we've still definitely got a fight on our hands towards the end. We might be able to recover some scraps. But of course, we could still get like a late safety car or a red flag or something, and that could absolutely change this up. So you just don't know. Exactly, positive 212. Did you win, Eugene? Did you win the Coke 600? Yeah, red flag's now a thing. Oh, there we go. So a handful of cars into the pit lane then. Sonoda, Magnussen, Piastri. So Sonoda's gone mediums. Magnussen's gone mediums. So again, we should have an advantage over them towards the end of this race. That's good. Let's not give up yet, chat. Tachurba? I've probably butchered your name, but thank you for the follow. Right, so, Sonoda 10 seconds behind me. Okay, we've got to push on. All we need is a red flag. Might happen. Callum, thank you for the follow as well, mate. Oh, Sherva with the tier 1 sub as well. Thank you very much. So I can't remember how close we got. Hey, thank you very much, mate. Say, the new F1 My Team will be kicking off tomorrow. 4 PM UK time over on YouTube. I've got the first 2 eps ready to go. I think you guys hopefully are going to really enjoy it. Mallard, thank you for the follow. Aston Martin is ranked 4th. So we're up to P15 then. I might get a nosebleed running this high in the race. Now would be like the perfect time for a safety car or a red flag. Maybe a couple more laps. Yeah, Albon, 25 seconds up the road. F1 Manager comes out at the end of July. I am looking forward to that as well. It is a busy time to be a Formula 1 content creator. How many Twitch subs will I need to make Stroll my teammate? 1,000. Let's say 1,000. Oh, are we running low on fuel? Oh no! Don't say we're going to start having issues with fuel towards the end. Actually, if we go a lap down, we should be okay. Is that simulated on F1? I don't know. Only one way to find out. Coast. Nah, we should be good. We should be fine for now. I'm only going to coast in the last stint if I really have to. Right, Sonoda is really starting to take time out of me, but we've got to trust the process.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
I'm going to try and find the time still to finish the McLaren RTG Season 2. But it probably will be a little while before I return to it, and then the last few will probably all come out very, very quickly. Just want to get a bit of time. chose left hand. Ugh. Let's run a new helmet cam in F123. It does look very, very cool. What rig do I use? Currently I'm rocking a Track Racer TR120. This is so difficult when the AI taking... I reckon I'm going to pit now. The AI just taking so much time out of me. And I know obviously we can be quicker on the fresh softs, but... Which button is it? Oh, there we go.
Stopping this lap.
Right. We're going to peel in then at the end of lap 39. I think we're one lap under half the stint we needed. So, it's not going to be the end of the world. But I just want to be quick towards the end of this race. How is the handling compared to the Williams on F122? I never really drove the Williams on F122, to be honest. Kick Neon, thank you for the Twitch Prime, mate. I appreciate it. 114 of 200 for the OnlyFans, so...
Okay, go.
Oh! Albon span! No! What's our teammate done late on in the day there? I think he's just gone for a pirouette by himself.
Okay, stay clear of the
And now we are going to be a lap down in this Grand Prix. Which means we should be good on the fuel again, but... It's a tough race. 7 seconds now back behind De Vries. 17 laps to do it. This is not over. Dipping, thank you for the follow. Will we still get some 24-hour races on Twitch in the future? Yeah, when I do another 24-hour race, I'll absolutely try and stream it all. How's the game feel? Captain Baconface. It feels great, honestly. The driving on it is so much more fun than F122. Albon into the pit lane, then after his spin. So we might actually be a bit closer to our teammate later in the day than we'd originally thought we might be. I don't know how much time he lost from that pirouette. We're definitely not going to be ahead of him, but we might be close to Albon by the end of this one. Any good on controller? Much better on controller as well. Right, so Albon has now come out with that huge gaggle of cars up in front. He's on hards, though, to the end of this race, so we might still be able to beat our teammate in our first race together, which would be quite a feat. What I'd actually love is try and get inside the DRS range of Checo, but... completely forgot this was out today for early access. It drops tomorrow for early access. It's just I've been lucky to get earlier access by EA.
Okay, gap ahead is 7.9 seconds.
The AI is still bugged. In what way do you mean? Can't wait to the full race tomorrow. Okay, enjoy it. Super early access, exactly. I'm just very, very lucky, of course, that I've worked with Codiz and EA, well, Codiz specifically, since 2017. Seems mad now to think about, because I was not a good content creator back then. I mean, many would argue I'm still not now, but... game's early access, exactly. Straight line speed, they don't seem too ridiculous. Yellow flags! Oh! De Vries has gone! What's happened to Nick De Vries then? He's looped it round. He is the new Latifi. I'm not last. It's the first time in like 20 laps. But I'm not last in this. Oh no, Max's pit. No, 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 no. Perez takes the lead. But if they don't lap me, then I am going to be in trouble with fuel towards the end, unless we get a safety car. You're a maturing content creator. I mean, yeah, this was always the thing. I feel like I am definitely taking good steps still as a content creator. But of course, it's just so constantly evolving and changing as well. That's the other big thing. no races. I think iRacing's under maintenance at the moment, isn't it? Or, well, it's because it's week 13 as well. So they stopped doing it Iron Cell. But again, obviously all the races will reset tomorrow. Like, you'll get the start of 2023 Season 3. Harry and Jamie, thank you for the follows. I like the fact I'm actually able to match Perez at the moment. Like, we are sticking to him. Mats as well, thank you for the follow. Oh, there we go. Checo in. With the RTG be on YouTube as well, so I'll upload full VODs and edited highlights to YouTube. What's your general opinion on the UI? I still like F122's UI a little bit more, but I'm sure this one will grow on me as time goes on. Like, you still get all the information you need off the UI, but I do just quite like F122. Charles Leclerc, new fastest lap of the day, 32.0. So we're only a second and a half away from that, which isn't too bad. Are we really closing in the gap on Albon at the moment? I don't quite know. What excuse should I have for work when I play F123 all night? Tell them just ring them up and just play Will I Am. This is the formula down the phone. Welcome in, Boosted. Hope you're having a good one. Our next season starts and resume regular schedule, exactly. When you get your setups, because every time I have to adjust the AI, I want to race like 105s. I make my own setups. Planning on buying my first car in it, what shall I do? It depends what kind of racing you want to do, to be honest. Right, so we're definitely still closing in on Piastri then, but Zhou and Albon duking it out up there. Whoa, that's too aggressive on the engine brake, but again, you can save it. I think they are still closing in though. Late on. This could be down to the wire. I always knew the strategy would come back to us, but it was just, we didn't know quite how well. How's your new car been? Loving it still. I've been spending way too much money on fuel, but absolutely love it. Yeah, Gasly, new fast lap of the day. Okay. Or a video on how to create a setup. Once I know a bit more about the setup letter on F123, I will absolutely do so. Right, so now Piastri is inside the DRS of Albon, who is inside the DRS of Zhou Guanyu. So now we're really going to have our work cut out towards the end of this race. Who's last? I can't see. Nick de Vries is currently in last. Best for the money, I would probably say D-License is probably either the Formula 4 car or...
We're currently trailing our teammate by 7.
Maybe the Ferrari?
Seconds.
If you get the Ferrari GT3 Evo, then of course you've got that car as well, you can drive higher up. But both racing to where their sprint races aren't amazing. I mean, you can get good racing, but it's just not guaranteed. Right, is Verstappen going to lap me by the end of this still? That's the real question. So game comes out on midnight for consoles and 5 AM apparently for PC. Best way to learn how to do setups? Yeah, you can go through YouTube, or of course you can just try and see what works for you. I mean, there's always going to be like metas of things that are just going to be quick, but that's your strategy for the race. So we did medium, soft today, which might work out quite nicely for us. 12 laps to go, the gap's 6 seconds. The car's in front, so we need half a second on that. I mean, yeah, if Albon and Zhou keep squabbling, unfortunately at the moment it looks like they're dragging each other along. Become McLaren and do a 5-stop. I'd rather not if I can avoid it. I mean, if we can stay on the lead lap by the end of this as well, that'd be quite a miracle. Is this game better than 2020? Difficult to call still. Bit too early still to call. They're both good fun though, definitely. Start making mistakes. 4 laps after I put you on the steam, I got an engine failure. You've only got yourself to blame. Welcome back. Where's the next Breaking Point chapter out? So Breaking Point is also dropping tomorrow. The plan of action tomorrow, chat. 4 PM, my team. 5 PM, Breaking Point. 7 PM, we're going to be doing a 100% race from the all-new Las Vegas circuit. And 8 PM, my team number 2.
It looks like we might have an issue. Hang in there, we're attempting to manage it.
What? I know that was a fake message, but it still absolutely threw me off at 1. Come on, I need to focus up again. Try and find egg to. So I'm running, I think, 98% pressure, 55 brake bias. It seems to be working okay. It's the problem, unless Albon and Zhou Guanyu really start going side by side, all they're just doing at the moment is DRS each other and getting away from me, which is not helpful. I am on PC this year. Bros on the grind. Exactly. We got a lot of content coming. I think this week is basically triple or quad uploads every day. Stylo William, thank you for the follows. Oh, Albon might have got out the DRS of Zhou Guanyu now. Could be handy. I think he has. Yeah, Zhou Guanyu struggling. You're my favourite. Hey, thank you very much, Callum. I appreciate it, mate. So I'm still learning streaming, but I'm enjoying it. It is good fun. And I like interacting with you guys as well. I think streaming suits the kind of content I make as well, so... No idea what's happened to the freeze here. He's just dropping back awfully towards the end. Kai as well, thank you for the follow. The tyre graphic does look improved, yeah. The tyres are definitely, like, you can actually like pick up little marbles and things like that, which is very, very cool. Right, so Albon now is breaking away. Which is good, because that means now Zhou Guanyu and Piastri are going to struggle a bit more, just battling each other. Probably means I'm not going to be able to close in on Albon, but if I can take Piastri and Zhou by the end of this, that could be still quite good. It really does depend on, it might be down to whether we get the extra lap or not. Wow. Or whether we can try and hang on into Max's DRS for a while. How long have you been streaming for? So we've been streaming for about 2.5 hours, just under. I'm obviously going to finish off this race. We might do a couple of other little bits. But I'm not doing too long of a stream tonight. Our engine failures, but I don't know yet.
Keep pushing. We need to reduce the 5-second gap to the car ahead.
5 seconds now to Piastri and Zhou Guanyu. Zhou Guanyu is definitely struggling, and Piastri I don't think is faring much better. That was scary. Again, the fact you can actually save those on this game, but still not afraid to give you those kind of moments.
Blue flag, blue flag.
Alright, so I've got to let Max by. But will he be able to drag me up to Zhou and Oscar?
Okay, blue flag conditions, create a gap and let the car
Something
behind
you
through.
don't like about F123. Like I've said, I prefer the UI from F122, to be completely honest. But apart from that, like most of the, like I said yesterday, most of the good stuff from F122 has been kept. Come on, Max, close in. Oh, I should have let him. Should have let him through in a better place than that. We'll let him pass that. I'm sorry. I'm allowing myself a few of them. Just as we get used to the game. Come on, I've got to try and now stay in the range, surely. Bottle job 212. Yeah, that's 4 rewinds tonight. Please tell me I'm in the range of Max. Yes! That's good. Right, let's try and hang with him as best as possible. LT, thank you for the follow. I mean, it is just the one lap we're going to get the DRS off Verstappen. He is just way too quick at the moment, but all these mistakes really are costing me any chance against Piastri.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trading the car ahead
no.
by.
No.
6.8 seconds.
That's a horrible line. Over the curbs and everything. Really struggling, I think, towards the end of this one. Guess we're starting to get to the point where the mediums work quite nicely again. It's going to be a Williams redemption story like Haas last year. Exactly. Well, that was based on Williams the year before. It was based on McLaren the year before that. So, I always like to do a driver career. Yeah, 7.5 seconds in 6 laps. I'm not convinced it's going to happen unless they start really battling. I mean, they will lose a bit of time having to let Max by. Wow. Yeah, these tyres, though, I think are struggling. It's poetic when you look at the
Gap
stats.
to your teammate ahead is 11.7 seconds.
Flashbacks 212. Johnny and Matt, thank you for the follows. Wow. Yeah, I don't know what I've done to these tyres to make them drive so badly, but temperatures seem fine. Archie as well, thank you for the follow. Waiting for the last lap engine failure. It could still happen, to be fair. You never know. Yeah, it seems like Zhou and Piastri now have got the bit between their teeth again. Salva, Josh as well, thank you for the follows. 20% just spinning like that. Yeah, it does happen. Albon is schooling me. I mean, Albon's a good driver. He's also very, very strong inside F123. So we have gone up against a very, very fierce teammate. I should have put Sargent in. Then we could have been last together. I don't know, to be honest. I haven't done a wet race yet. Put my wheels chucking out some heat. Does the Merc car have side pods yet? I think it still needs adding. Exactly, I'm hyping up Alvin to cover the fact I'm bad. Tuxum, Rob as well, thank you for the follows. So yeah, I was hoping we could hit 3,500 tonight. We're already at 3,550 now, which is mental. I cannot thank everyone enough for the support on the first stream. So like I said, this is going to be the first game where I'm really trying to do some stuff with Twitch as well, right from the get-go. So I'm looking forward to seeing obviously what we can achieve this game. So you know, if you have been watching, if you have been enjoying, it would be greatly appreciated if you did drop a follow. Oh, Piastri. Oh, he's let Max by, hasn't he? They're both going to drop back slightly. Is F123 worth a replacement on the older games? Yeah, I'd definitely say so. Best racing content creator. Thank you very much, mate. I do appreciate it.
Okay, keep an eye on
So
that
I'd
gap
certainly
ahead,
do things
please.
slightly differently to a lot of
7.1
people,
seconds.
but I have fun with it. I enjoy it. Almost 300 viewers, you're getting close to my record. James, what's your record for viewers? I think when we got raided by F1, we had like 500 or something, which was mental. And the fact we've done 295 tonight organically is kind of insane. How many times did you spin whilst I was gone? Exactly none. Exactly none, Mustafa. I would be interested to stream on YouTube at some point, to be honest, but who knows, Josh? That's a real question. Well, I think, yeah, we just had a few rusty laps, though, late on in the day, but like I said, Bahrain is definitely an AI hunting ground, so I think when we go to Saudi next, we should be a bit more competitive. Thank you, everyone. I've just seen like a wall of followers coming in, so I do genuinely really appreciate it. Like I said, I think 10,000 followers by the end of 2023 on Twitch might be doable. We'll wait and see. Just doing 100% races not tire you out. So little secret, this is the second 100% race I've done today. And another 2 50% races and breaking point. So I've played a lot of this game today. I've basically been, to be completely honest with you, chat, I've basically been working on content today, either recording, editing, or doing a few other bits and pieces since 7 AM. Like we have, yeah, it has been a long day, but
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3
too
more
much
laps.
F1, maybe. Yeah, Twitch is better for discoverability, and luckily, of course, I've been very blessed by TikTok in that regard as well. Like, I was very, very lucky. I was kind of the first F1 content creator to really go in on TikTok. So I've had a lot of fun with that as well. I get bored doing 100% races, doing them alone. To be honest, I don't really do many 100% races by myself, but I do much prefer them doing them on Twitch. They are so much fun, just interacting with chat. Like, I know this race hasn't gone amazingly. He almost says he almost bins it. But, like, just being able to sort of go through, chill out a bit, and then obviously answer so many of your guys' questions as well. I have had a lot of fun this evening doing this. Actually come from TikTok. That's the thing, TikTok, yeah. Had a lot of discoverability as well. What AI am I playing? 104. Who is behind me? I think it's Perez, isn't it? No, it's one of the Ferraris. Charles Leclerc. Go on, mate, get down the inside. No, apparently not. Even YouTube shorts. Well, that's the thing, like, everyone's come from so many different places now. Right, let's try and be really cheeky and claim... Oh, what? I was literally letting him by! No! Oopsie daisy! Right, that shouldn't cost us though, unless Nick de Vries has an absolute worldie. I got a penalty in my first race. Can't even do anything against Charlie Boy. I'm worried I'll get another one.
Yellow flag.
Oh, yellow flags. Oh, Piastri! Piastri going slowly with just 1 lap to go. Oscar Piastri. It's not going to be me. It's going to be the AI. Oscar Piastri then looks to be out with a mechanical failure late on in the day. Go on, give us a 1 lap red flag. That'd be quite funny. I need to let these AI pass tonight before I get another penalty. Come on, Checo. There we go. I can't believe that. Ugh. Oscar Piastri. He's the new Matt 212 by the looks of it. And after all that work trying to close up to him, he just gives it to us for free. Yeah, blue flag, absolutely. Charles, I think, should be fine there as well. I mean, if he wants to get past me, he can pass me. It's pretty simple, isn't it?
Keep taking care of him.
Being lapped by AI. It is a very, very weird feeling that hopefully, of course, won't last too long inside F1 23. We've got more yellow flags out. The other McLaren! No! Don't say they're both breaking down with like 2 laps to go here. McLaren heartbreak. Oscar Piastri's just stopped and now Lando Norris is as well. Oh, dearie me. McLaren, it's all gone horribly, horribly wrong. They must have the Mat 212 engines in the backs of those cars. Because Lando now grinding to a halt down the back straight. I don't think we'll get a safety car or anything from it because it's too late in the day. But McLaren reliability on this game must be about 4 by the looks of it. It is all gone. I mean, Lando's still crawling around, so I don't know what's happening to him. Maybe he's picked up a puncture or something like that. I mean, if he keeps crawling around, I won't even be able to jump him late on here as Carlos Sainz now closing in on me. Yeah, Lando's still going, but I think he might just have enough to get round. He's just running very, very slowly as I need to try and let Sainz by at some point, make sure I don't pick up a penalty. Definitely losing a lot of time late on, trying to let all these cars by. But yeah, Lando Norris seems to be limping. So whether he's just trying to get onto that last lap, because of course pretty much every AI behind him is a lap down, but I think that's going to cost him points here, as he's still just trying to limp round. Max Verstappen, though, in towards the final couple of corners. He is going to win the first race of the Williams Road to Glory here on F1 2023. A fine job done by the Dutchman as we wind our way through the final couple of turns. Max Verstappen back on top. Both Williams cars a lap down come the end of the first race of the year. Looks like Albon, though, has got the jump on Kevin Magnussen very, very late on in the day as well. But into the final corner, P18, hardly the best result in the world. Lando Norris is still limping around there. I think one of the Haas cars is having issues as well. But up towards the line, the fireworks are out. We've survived the opening race of the year, and I think for that, we can't complain all too much. We survived a 100% race here from Bahrain to kickstart the Williams Road to Glory. Yeah, absolutely love to see it. Thank you as well to everyone over those last few minutes that's been dropping follows as well there. I'm enjoying Breaking Point so far. It has been very, very good fun. Face models are very much improved as well. I need to stop drinking that. It's almost my bedtime. Yeah, I'll make sure I pay out predictions as well, actually. So congratulations to everyone that said P18. Thank you for not having faith in me. It was well justified. Let's just get those paid out quickly.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today.
Prediction.
And it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport.
Choose outcome. 14% of you will receive some points there as well. So congratulations to everyone that picked those. It would appear that Disco Cisco 15 and 4 others got that one spot on. So well done on some well-earned points as well. There 335 viewers. And they've all come right at the end. 55,000 channel points for Toast. Absolutely mental. Absolutely mental. I won't be doing another race tonight, though. I am incredibly, incredibly sweaty after that one. We pick up some 3,300 XP, though. Takes us up to level 10
Take a look at the driver's
on the
stand.
podium pass there.
Today's
But Max
performance
Verstappen,
means
90
that
minutes,
Verstappen now owns
almost to the
top spot
second.
in
Mitch
the
with the
Drivers'
17 bits as
Championship.
well. Charles Leclerc, though,
Amazing talent out on the
splitting
track
the
today.
Red Bulls come the end of day one there.
Who would you
George
pick as
Russell
your
in
driver of
P4 ahead
the
of
day?
Sainz and Lewis Hamilton.
effortlessly
Alonso 7th ahead of both Frenchmen, 8th and 9th there for Gasly and Esteban Ocon, with Lance Stroll rounding out our top 10. 18th for myself, 15th for Albon. Not the greatest start to the campaign, but, you know, you got to start somewhere on F1 23 as well. Crisped with the 8 bits as well, I do appreciate it. But there we go. We have survived the opening race of the new series there. Oscar Piastri 3 laps down. Lando Norris did somehow limp round right at the very end as well. But of course, Drivers' Championship exactly the same as our race results. Constructors-wise, the Red Bull 40 points there. Ferrari on 28 ahead of Mercedes, Aston Martin and Alpine tied there. So only 5 teams scored points after the first race of the campaign. There are Williams. Sadly, we are still down in last after the first weekend. But, yeah, like I said, tomorrow we will be returning with more of the Williams Road to Glory. Be back here again at 7 PM there for the Saudi GP. But, yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure you leave a like, get yourself subscribed. And, yeah, we'll be back very, very soon with the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.